Welcome to a Drexel English Language Center presentation on academic reading skills and strategies. My name is Dawn Kane, and Module 2B is the second in a series on previewing your readings. By now you should know how to analyze the text structure, so it's time to go a little deeper into the text. By the end of this module, you should be able to use a technique called skimming. This will give you the gist or the main idea of the reading. However, before we begin, I would like to give you some tips for using this material. First, you may find it easier to hear this presentation if you use headphones. In addition, make sure you see the pause button at the bottom of the screen and remember to use it whenever you need additional time. When you skim a reading, you are not reading deeply, but rather quickly, in order to get information on the topic. After Module 2, you should have already glanced over or quickly looked through the text for titles, pictures, charts, and graphs. On the next slide, you will have an opportunity to practice skimming an article entitled, "I Learned Everything I Need to Know About Marriage from Pride and Prejudice." What do you think this will be about? So let's try it. Let your eyes quickly wash through the text for 1 to 2 minutes. Think about the words that seem to jump right out at you for clues to the meaning. Skip the words that you don't know right now. What seems to be important? What clues does the title provide? What do you think it will be about again? Remember to use your pause button, but don't take more than 2 minutes. Let's think about what we've learned. Notice the red words that I've highlighted. Did you choose the same words? So first, the title tells me that this author has learned something about marriage. Next, paragraph 1 confirms the idea because I see words like spouses, relationship, and principles. Then, in paragraph 2, I see the word novel. That reminds me that Pride and Prejudice is a fictional book. I also see that its themes are love and marriage, so that reinforces my original idea. Further along in the text, it mentions that many of the author's books relate to private angst, so I think that this must be important. If I didn't already know what that means, I would look that one up. Private angst is about an individual's pain and suffering, and that makes sense when you consider that it is about choosing a partner in marriage or for a relationship. I might like to read more of this article to see how an individual's pain connects to the larger public or social anxiety. In any case, I think that this article will be mostly about how the story, Pride and Prejudice, taught this writer that there is a connection between anxiety caused from marriage or relationships and a larger public anxiety. If this were an assignment, you would want to continue skimming very quickly through the body of the text, and again a little more slowly at the end or the conclusion of the text to get an understanding about how the main idea will be developed. Our next strategy will also help with that. Now that you know how to skim a reading, take some time with one of your upcoming assignments to practice that skill. Also, if you need additional help, you can always schedule a language support tutoring appointment through Drexel's English Language Center. Thank you!